Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today at Sister to Sister. I'm here with my lovely and beautiful sister, Yacoba Quay, and of course, myself. We will be co hosting this show, and we hope that it is a blessing to you. Yacoba, have you had any feedback on what the show has been doing? Have people been responding? What are your comments for
Actually,
our
yeah, there's a
wonderful
couple of
viewers?
people. Yeah, a couple of my friends
Okay.
reached out and shared their experience. Actually, not their experience, but we're talking about microblading and the lengths that we will go through in order to try and do something. So it was actually quite interesting, a very good conversation starter also for different people.
Great conversation starter. And of course, we are doing this because there's a lot of content nowadays, especially because of what we're in the season that we're in. And people are looking for good content, clean content, entertaining content.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming from a background of, Christian family, Christian home, and it's hard to find stuff that's entertaining yet also nourishing. So we're hoping that this show is exactly that for you. So anyway, what are we going to talk about today? This is kind of like impromptu conversation. This has started on the premise of what my sister and I what we do when we talk on the phone, when we speak to each other. It's just nice and fluid. Nothing is scripted. So that's the same kind of deal that we're trying to incorporate here on this podcast. So, Yogi,
Mm-hmm.
what should we talk about? I mean, we talked about how
Oh my goodness.
the impact already, what people are saying about the show. I had some folks say that they feel like they're right there. They feel like they're right there with us as we're
Mm-hmm.
talking, which is the feel that I want to also portray. I guess we want to give to the listeners and to the viewers. So that part is good. But something just to bless our viewers, our watchers. What do you think we should talk about? I know I had brought up the idea of purpose and whatnot, but what's the latest news? Like,
Perfect.
what is on
The
your
latest, I
heart
mean,
lately? What's been on your heart lately?
lately, oh my goodness.
Gosh.
So right now I'm in between jobs, so I've had some time on my hands to just be praying and asking God where about purpose, talking about purpose, the direction that He wants me to go, and thinking about. Actually, someone told me, where did I hear this? That there's so many things in us, and we think that, oh, I'm just good at this, or I've always been a singer, so I thought maybe I should just do something in music. But God has actually put so many things in us, and in
Even
different
more
seasons,
things. Hmm.
He will just pull on different things. And so I'm excited about that process of learning the different things that God has put in me that He wants to bring out this season.
Well, can you share with our viewers, our listeners, on what it is that you do or that you did? Or
Okay, so what I did, I was in recruiting with the military. So for anyone looking for a job,
hold up there. You said that too quickly.
oh,
Working with the military, more
yeah,
specifically the Navy, the Armed Forces of Canada. I just thought I would throw that out there because that is a very honorable thing to do. So
thank you. Yeah.
you worked for the Navy, the Canadian Armed Forces,
Yes.
in their recruiting department,
Yes.
and you've been with the Navy for how long?
I've been with the Navy for a long time. Right after grade 12, it was part-time. And then for the past 7 years, it was full-time. So in total, over 10, well, over 10 years for sure. Maybe over 15? Not over 15. It can't be. Oh my goodness. Not over 15.
Not over
But
15, but
it's been a while. It's been a
a lot
while.
of years you've put in. And the Canadians say thank you. Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
look, we are of, the darker skin tone here, but our citizenship is of Canada. And that's even another topic.
That's
That's
another.
perhaps, I don't know if we should incorporate it into this, but our ethnic background is Ghanaian. We are from Ghana. We
Shout
are
out
part of the
Ghanaians. Woo!
Yes, big shout out to all our Ghanaian peeps. Ghana, for those who may not know and are watching, is located on the west coast of Africa, not Guyana, the country that's found in the islands, the Caribbean islands. No, this is West Africa.
West Africa, yeah.
We were born in Canada, but our roots are in Ghana. The unfortunate thing is that when we do go to Ghana, the Ghanaians, this is just a fact. They don't see us as Ghanaian. So,
No.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I can't really speak my language. I should be able to speak Fanti. That's the tribe that we are from. Both father and mother are Fantis, and we should be able to speak Fanti for those who are not too happy with that. And apologies. That's something I regret.
Goodness.
I wish that was something that we did when we were younger. We grew up with the language, but we did not. We grew up with English. So, being in those two worlds, you're Ghanaian, you're African, and then at the same time, we're also Canadian citizens, born and bred. I was born in Calgary, Alberta. My sister was born in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Right? Yeah. So that right there is just another deal. It's like, when people see you, oh, so, when you tell them you're Canadian, they look at you funny. Because, Canadians, well, Canada is a multicultural nation.
Very, extremely, actually.
It's
That's
a
true.
multicultural nation.
Depends on where you go, like which city. Big cities are very multicultural.
Yes, that's true. And
a city that you're in.
Yeah, depending. Yeah, but should we say that it's limited to only the city or to the nation?
Okay, if you you could broaden it and say the whole nation. Yes, I would say we are very multicultural, and you experience it more in some areas than others. Others. Overall.
And so because of that, some people can be quite close-minded and say straight to your face, no, you're not Canadian. With this color of skin, you can't be Canadian.
Oh my goodness.
But then when you go to Ghana, where we're from anyway, I tell them I am Ghanaian, and they tell me no.
And then
I went to the Ghanaian passport office, and I had, I showed them that both my father and mother are Ghanaians, and so by parentage, they have this thing going on where either you're Ghanaian by parentage or you're Ghanaian by birth. And so by parentage, so I qualify for a Ghana passport. But when I was in the office, they heckled me and they said, no, you're not Ghanaian. You don't look Ghanaian. That's when I wish I could have just blurted out some fancy proverbial fancy expression to let them know that I am fancy. And that's where the language thing could come in play here. But again, back to purpose. I think it's all tied into, our purpose, our race. Really, God knows why you came to this earth as a Black person, a white person, a Chinese person, an Indian person, an Aboriginal person. God, it's all part of the purpose. It's all part of the purpose. God has made everybody so unique and tailor-made for a specific job that really only you can do it the way you can do it. Only you can do it the way you can do it. So I was thinking about it the other day. Even our race is part of our purpose. God knows why he didn't make me, I don't know, a Chinese person. My life, everything would have been totally different.
It was his idea. He could have made everybody Black or everybody like white, or he could have just Caucasian. Made everybody anything. And he chose like the different flavors and that was his design. So it all is part of the purpose. Yeah,
part
for
of
sure.
The individual purpose, and your skin color is part of that purpose. Cloud, All right, so it's recording and action. Well, thank you everybody for joining us today. We are, let's start again. Hey, we're all back. No, start again.
Keep all of it in.
Take 5. Well, we are back, everybody. Thank you for joining us today here at Sister to Sister. I have my wonderful sister, Yacoba, here, myself, Araba. You know, let's start that again.
Oh, it was good. That was it.
Ah! Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us here today at Sister to Sister. I'm here with my lovely and beautiful sister, Yacoba Quay.